Rochman joins us from the IBSH Center in South Carolina. How are you doing?
I'm good, Megan. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Thank you so much for joining us. We are going to talk about hailstorms, and I want you to tell us exactly why this facility was created.
Well, the IBHS Research Center was created so that we could explore building science in ways that researchers have never been able to do before. So we can actually put full-scale buildings, full-scale houses like the one behind me, or sections of taller buildings, two-story buildings, into this huge test chamber, and we can recreate a variety of natural hazards like hurricanes up to a Category 3, the edges of tornadoes, wildfire ember storms, and as of yesterday, hailstorms.
Wow, and can you talk to us more about some of the challenges that you faced when you first created this?
Well, the lab itself involved thousands of questions that we had to answer to make sure that we didn't blow the walls off the first time we turned on our 105 fans to create winds in the 100-mile-an-hour plus range. But with the hailstorm that we've just been creating, we had to figure out everything, how to make the hailstones so they have the right size and density and hardness and other characteristics that Mother Nature puts into her own work, how to deliver them, how to store them, how to fire them at the right speed and the right distribution of different size hailstones. So everything had to be basically machined from scratch. It's not like you could just go down to a local hardware store and say, I need a hail cannon. We had to figure out how to do that. So there were a lot of questions. We have some really smart engineers here working on this, and we know hundreds of things that don't work, and fortunately we were able to find a few things that do.
Well, great. And how will this benefit a homeowner or a commercial building owner with what you're finding?
Well, right now there are no standards to protect siding or windows from hail impact. There are standards for roofing, but they're based on science that is not quite as sophisticated, well, and actually not even close to as sophisticated as what we can do here. So we're going to look at the current standards for roofing. We're going to see if we can come up with some standards for siding and for windows, and hopefully we'll be able to help people make better choices in hail-exposed areas so that we can reduce the costs to consumers and to the insurance industry of hail losses every year.
Okay, now you just almost touched base with it. Can you explain a little bit more about how the facility will provide that economic and societal benefit for everyone?
Sure. We spend in this country about $1 billion a year on hail damage, and it's a shared cost between consumers and the insurance industry. The consumer has the headaches associated with dealing with the contractors and, of course, their deductibles, and the insurers also pay for a lot of that damage. And what we're trying to do is figure out ways that we can prevent the damage from being repetitive. So, for example, you've just put new siding on your home or a new roof. It shouldn't be damaged by hailstones in the 1-inch variety, although that's what the meteorologists tell us is severe hail. So we're going to try to save people a bunch of money and a bunch of headaches by showing them how to make better choices.
Well, that sounds great. So the homeowners can use these findings to protect their home against, what about other natural disasters, or is this just hailstones?
No, we look at wind, water, fire, and hail here at the IBHS Research Center, and our whole goal is to help people provide better self-defense systems for their homes so that if a disaster is on its way or is on you right now, you have more confidence that your home will be protected, that it'll stand strong and safe, and you and your family and all your possessions will be better protected.
All right, well, thank you so much, Julie, for joining us. We appreciate your time and all of the great information about this hailstone creation. Thank you so much.